Welcome to China Horse Business, the one and only podcast focusing on the booming horse market in China, bringing to you by two experts of Chinese equine industry, Zoe King and Jojo Wang from Shanghai and Hong Kong, introducing China to the world.
Hi Zoe, how is everything going?
So far so good in Shanghai. You know the pandemic is still off and on, with some cases appearing in several cities in the past few weeks. The government is implementing the highest measurement for the maximum caution.
I know. In today's China news, let's give our listener an update on two events which are postponed to take place in August: China Horse Fair and Equestrian Premium Open.
No problem. As a matter of fact, these two events were going to be held in the same period, from 26 to 29 August, and in the same place, Beijing Equestrian International Riding Club. However, in mid-July, the organizer of the China Horse Fair has already announced they will cancel this year due to the international travel restriction. You may ask, who is the organizer and what is the China Horse Fair? Guys, please go back to the Season 1, Episode 2 of our podcast, in which I interview Andrew Furness, former director of Tasso's Hop Exhibitions, the organizer of China Horse Fair, and now freelance international consultant.
Yep, although the China Horse Fair was cancelled, I think international stakeholders in our industry are still willing to get in touch with the Chinese market. Foreign institute and association may need to get up-to-date information of the market and tie up the relationship with Chinese counterparts. Brands and suppliers may need to continue to influence and recruit more Chinese customers. I really think that our China Horse Business Live webinar is perfect solution for them.
Totally. This program will allow you to talk to Chinese audience, especially equestrian clubs, owners, riders, coaches, professionals, and officials. Every semester, you will have 10 minutes to introduce your activities, brands, and business. You may explore business opportunity online and in a very efficient way, never existed before and never has been so necessary before.
So guys, only 3 weeks to go before our first webinar, which is taking place on Monday, 6th of October from 9 to 10 a.m. CEST. Check out all information on our website, www.wonder-horse.com/podcast, and sign up now. If you are listening to our podcast, you will find the link is attached below.
We are looking forward to seeing you on China Horse Business Live. Jojo, we were talking about the second event, which has also been postponed.
Right. The Equestrian Premium Open has been postponed to September due to the recent new COVID situation, but the exact dates are still to be confirmed. We will keep you posted.
This competition is one of the most important equestrian events in the year. It's held by the prestigious Beijing Equestrian International Riding Club. I introduced this event and interviewed the founder of Equestrian, Michelle Wang, in the Season 1, Episode 3 of the podcast. You can go back there to listen to it.
Zoe, your podcast is really a Wikipedia of Chinese equine market. In fact, I should call it Equipedia.
Thanks, Jojo. I'm also glad to continue to compete the Equipedia with you in this season. Which club are we going to add up to the China Club Equipedia today?
We are going to another club in Beijing, a little bit far away from the city center, JingCheng Equestrian Club. Founded in 2009, the club is in the southeast of Beijing, almost out of Beijing actually, 1.5 hour driving distance from the city center. It is also main training center for China team and China youth team in collaboration with CEA, the Chinese Equestrian Association.
The location disadvantage makes the club to be a private club for advanced riders and horse owners. The owner, Mr. Zhang Baosheng, is a billionaire keen on horse riding. The facilities are top-notch and well-maintained. The clubhouse is vast and luxury, providing a nice entertainment and hospitality venue to riders. One of Chinese Olympic riders in Beijing 2008, Mr. Liu Tongyan, is the head coach in this club.
I know Liu Tongyan. He is the idol of young rider Liang Yini, who we invited in the China Stories section in the previous episode.
Yes, it is him.
I also heard that the club is going to make an accelerated progress in the next few years. Since this October, the FEI China League is announced to be held in JingCheng Equestrian Club instead of Chaoyang Park. JingCheng will embrace a more popular and influential position in the upcoming years.
The FEI China League was firstly held in China in JingCheng Equestrian Club many years ago. It seems that it will make its coming back this year. The competitions are normally held in the first week of October.
It is also the competition that Yini mentioned in her interview, in which she won both your individual and team victoria. It was the most memorable horsey moment for her.
I'm sure it will be unforgettable, just like what we've witnessed in the 3 Olympic weeks. Sport is a universal language and emotion.
Definitely. In today's China story, I invited my friend Fung from Hong Kong. He used to be the groom of one of the most famous horse, Military Attack.
Wow, Military Attack. I've heard of this horse. He won the Hong Kong Gold Cup, Queen Elizabeth II Cup, Singapore Airline International Cup, and many cups and many races. In 2013, he got the Hong Kong Jockey Club Champions Awards and the title of Hong Kong Horse of the Year.
Military Attack earned over 50 million Hong Kong dollar prize money in his career.
What an amazing horse. I can't wait to hear the story between Jason and the horse. Let's welcome our guest today, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Hi, Jojo and S2E.
Thank you for being our guest today. I'm sure our audience would like to know more about your story working with the amazing horse.
So, Jason, the first question for you. Can you introduce your name and profession?
First of all, nice to talk to you. My name is Jason Fung. I've been working in the horse industry for 11 years. I started as a stable hand at the Hong Kong Jockey Club. Treasurable memories with my colleague trainers, which make my racing career fruitful. I've experienced different posts in the industry. After Hong Kong horse industry, I took a part in assistant broodmare throwing at Foreman in Australia. Let me dip in for horse, how to build up a good relationship with them. After that, went back to Hong Kong Jockey Club Conghua training place in China, which gave me an opportunity to share and assist the local staff to be a good stable hand, which is important to get more quality into the racing industry. At last, I become a stable foreman in Conghua, China, follow up the stable making diet plans for the horse and ensuring the stable operation run well.
Thank you, Jason. When and how you got involved in the industry?
Oh, it is interesting. It's like many Chinese. I come into contact with a gamble when I was a teenager. I tried to earn some pocket money for racing. This is how I got in touch with the horse industry. Until I entered Racecourse in Hong Kong when I was 18, the first time I feel excitement for racing. After that, I decided to apply for my job at the Hong Kong Jockey Club. In the beginning, I worked in an equestrian stable, and soon I found out my opportunity into the race department.
So why is horse so special for you?
Oh, well, horse is powerful and huge. However, they are very timid. And they have different temper and emotion, just like a human. For me, horse can also entertain us, such as in equestrian and polo game. My special moment was with a racehorse, and he is my best buddy ever. The name called Military Attack. He's a champion in Hong Kong of 2030. His character like a one-man dog. Most of our colleagues want to hit him, but he just make a cheeky face and start to being aggressive. Fortunately, I was one of the few people who can get close to him. I guess it could be I spend most of the time with him. So the horse has built trust and mateship with me. Horses are such a beautiful animal.
Jason, I'm sure you spend a lot of time with this champion horse. So can you please share some memorable moments with this horse to our audience?
Oh yeah, I think the most memorable moment for me is the Singapore trip with military attack. It was my first time striping out overseas for international race. It took around 15 hours to settle once we arrive, and most of the situation cannot predict. The horse may injury or sick during flight. I'm very concerned about the horse safety, which make me nervous, but we still managed to bring the Victoria back. The most interesting moment when I was in a small cargo with military attack. While we transferring to the airplane, the boats are extremely tight, which make me feel like earthquake happening. I'm a powerless goods at the moment. Another most memorable moment is my first time join the polo game experience. Polo game is like a 4-4 football game, but with a horse, which requires me to master the balance riding on a horse and to go.
Yes, Jason, I know you are quite good polo player as well. So who's your idol in the industry and why?
Oh, the name called Fung is my idol. I think he's a genius racing jockey. He is a natural talent on horse riding and is born to be a champion. Plenty champion riders show respect to him as well. Frankie has been invited to many equestrian federations to show his riding skill.
Right. Can you tell us what is your must-have item in the stable that you want to recommend to our audience?
We used to talk about no shoes, no legs, no horse. Horse has always been the cash cow in horse industry. Whatever position you are, maybe you are vet, farrier, or assistant trainer or trainer or whatever, we are concerned to condition most of the horse, and hoof tester is must have an item. It helps us confirm to the horse shoes is tight or not, and if the hoof is injured.
Agree. Jason, so what's your goal in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I love playing polo. I'm planning to become a pro player and join more amateur competition. My dream is to promote the polo in Asia country, since it is not his sport right now.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for your interesting sharing. I'm looking forward to see you in Hong Kong soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Jason is currently based in Zhuhai and launched his career as an independent financial and racing consultant. Let's wish him all the best.
Yeah, good luck for the new venture. Good luck also to us for launching the new webinar China Horse Business Live on the 6th of September from 9 to 10 a.m. CEST.
We connect international stakeholders and Chinese decision makers online, on time, and on the best occasions.
Guys, subscribe to our business pass on our website www.wonder-horse.com/podcast to stay ahead in doing business with China.
Right, see you soon.
See you. This podcast is co-hosted by Zoe King and Jojo Wang, powered by Wonder Horse, a business solution provider focusing on Chinese equine market and a bespoke equine community in China.
In addition to this weekly podcast, we launch a monthly webinar called China Horse Business Live. The objective is to connect international stakeholders with Chinese decision makers. 4 to 5 speakers will introduce their activity, products, surveys, and any other topics related to the equine industry within 10 minutes in English. This webinar is open to all Chinese audience, especially targeting equestrian clubs owner, professionals, rider, officials, and suppliers.
This is a perfect opportunity for you to introduce your brand, products, and services to real Chinese audience and interact with them. You may find your partner, distributor, or clients in these webinars.
If you are interested in making a speech in the webinar, please subscribe to our annual package, Business Pass, which will allow you to speak once per semester in the webinar, along with many other premium benefits.
A lower-cost annual package, Connect Plus, is also available with some useful benefits. Please check them out on our website www.wonder-horse.com/podcast and in the show note of this podcast.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. You can subscribe it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and any podcast channel by searching the name of our program, China Horse Business.
We are also looking forward to meeting you in China Horse Business Live, a monthly webinar connecting international stakeholders with Chinese decision makers.
Please feel free to leave us comment and recommend our program to your friends and colleagues.
Spare the world and stay tuned.